So welcome back to session 6. So last time you guys continued on with Nomengard, after which, during which we had Xion had to fight a chair, which beat him up quite a bit, and then afterwards everyone else came to the rescue. And then in the middle of Nomengard, some comments were made about fish, and then after some walking around, Golas appeared because he got bored of flirting. And you were able to get some items from Nomengard, though you did sell one of them. And then after making it back, you all were able to take a day off, during which you all did various activities of your choices. And you had all, of course, leveled up. So we start on a brand new day. First of all, Xion, it is your turn to roll a d20.
Oh boy.
Don't blow it, we're all watching.
Oops. That worked.
I'm not in bed.
You don't need to get out just yet.
I rolled a 2.
I know. I had planned for this even.
Okay. 2. So with that, God, I feel a sneeze coming. We'll wait. We'll wait it out. Okay. As you all get up, Bomberman, of course, you were, working on projects at night, and before you leave, Gundren is in his comedically large rocking chair for his size, because he's quite short. And he says, and as you're heading out the door, he says, "Bomberman, my boy, wait up."
Yes. What?
How have you been?
I mean, I assume I wouldn't have just not talked to him the whole time. My task was to go adventuring, so I feel like I would have been filling him in on my adventures.
Have you been making friends?
If that's what you call it.
Let's see here. Okay, how did that hit it? Okay. Now, you've been quite loud at night. Just be careful. You don't want anyone to get any ideas about that, okay?
What do you mean? You're old. You don't need sleep.
If you don't...
Ideas about what?
It's okay if you don't understand. Just people will get the wrong ideas.
Oh, shit. I don't understand at all. You should be more specific.
It's okay. It's okay to not understand everything.
No, you should be specific and tell me what you mean.
It's okay, child. Now,
God, this is annoying.
Do you mind helping me?
This is annoying.
Do you mind escorting me to the guild hall? I have to meet up with a friend there today.
Sure, as long as you tell me what you mean.
He wants to attach himself like a backpack on you. Is that okay with you?
As long as he tells me what he means.
So he'll get on you and he's like, "So, us humanoids, we have this thing where if we're in a relationship,
have an orgy.
Sometimes at night, we get very loud with each other.
Pardon?
People don't want to assume anything, okay?
I'm forging fucking armor. I'm sure people can tell the difference between whatever you're referring to and forging armor.
I understand, but
What type of
sometimes,
activities are you undertaking that they sound like forging
but
armor?
sometimes loud grunts when you're forging, people can't tell
I
the
don't
difference.
grunt when I forge armor.
You gotta lay down the hammer.
So, are you escorting him to the guild hall first, or are you taking him with you to Stonehill Inn, as you guys usually meet up there first?
I mean, oh shit. If he doesn't say that he wants breakfast, I'll just take him to the guild hall. 'Cause I
Well, I
don't
mean,
need fucking breakfast.
he might have food at home, so it's not a big deal. Okay, you take him to the guild hall. Okay. With that, do I have anything else? Okay. After that, you guys, per usual, is there anything anyone wants to do before you guys meet up at the inn?
I guess not really. I don't know. I'm kind of maybe defeated from my failing to clean yesterday and want to take a day off from trying to do that.
Jesus.
Bro failed to
Oh,
To,
clean.
to, to
yeah.
clarify,
Yeah, you
I
should tell
rolled.
us
I,
that.
ro- I
Bro.
rolled. To clarify, I rolled. If you see that nature check in the chat, I rolled a nat 1, and my mod's a -0. So I quite literally rolled a 0 for cleaning, and so I made a bigger mess than I started.
Yeah, he stumbled and things just
That's
fell
fucked.
on the floor.
That's fucked.
Man's still loaded.
Well, I spent the whole day mining 5 feet of stone, so like the whole day, like 12 hours.
Damn.
You've got to go.
Alright, so no one else has anything they want to do in the morning. Just want to double check. Alright.
On the way to the forge, I'll ask Gundren is anything about the excavation that I was at, because it's dwarven and he's a dwarf and he's old and it's old.
No, I've never heard of it. I'm sorry. And he's just like polishing your head as you guys are walking.
Which head?
Just. Did you know that there's some bird dookie on here?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's my
Okay.
hat.
With that, you guys meet up at the inn. And noticeably, Arch is not there in the morning.
Me neither, because I'm going straight to the guild hall.
Yeah, I mean, but you would come in for like after a little bit.
What, so I'd drop Gundren off and then come to the inn?
I mean, or are you just gonna wait at the guild hall? It's up to you.
That
how
was
you
my
wanna do it.
intention.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you guys don't see Balmrind or Arch. So it's just Golis, Shion, and Neri.
Okay. Is my favorite lady friend here?
She is not there.
I'll kind of walk up to the counter and I'm just like try playing with like some coin between my fingers or something.
Okay.
I'm just like, so where's Cassandra at? Huh?
She's got some days off, Am I not good enough for you? Tries like flexing a little bit while he's polishing. He starts flexing and polishing.
Only you could put those muscles to rub out those kinks in the
Rub out those kinks?
the hotel
What do
room.
you mean by that?
Like probably put the elbow grease in,
How do you think I got him?
Baby.
Anyways, well, and I'll go sit back down, seeing as my drinking friend is not here.
Okay. As you sit back down, Shion and Neri, you both notice out of the corner of your eye that sitting in the corner of the inn is a dapper Gwyn.
What now?
Oh,
This is the lady who Shion promised the house to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
that
potion
bit.
lady. Yeah.
So she's sitting in the corner of the room.
Yep.
I'll I guess my eyes will probably meet hers as I'm walking back, and I'll kind of pivot over to her table and sorry, it's been taking me a few days. I had quite the mishap cleaning yesterday, so it might be a small setback, but I assure you that I'll try and get the room ready or the place ready as quick as I can.
So there's been a little change of plans.
Oh,
I'm currently staying here, so if you don't mind, I kind of would prefer to get the manor as quickly as possible. You see, shortly
of
after your group came to me, uh, the dragon also came and destroyed part of my home.
oh my,
That's tough.
well, of course. I mean, there's suitable rooms to stay in already, but
Yeah,
the
I
whole place
just
isn't cleaned
prefer
yet.
the quiet. That's why, I lived out there. This isn't ideal. So, I don't mind staying here for a little bit longer, but if you don't mind hurrying up a little bit,
Of
that would be
course.
nice.
Rude.
All right. Is there anything else at the inn today?
I'm good.
I think
Yeah.
we're good.
I'm golden as well.
All right, what would you guys like to do?
We'll probably head to the
Um,
guild hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a good plan.
Okay. As you guys get out of the guild hall, get out of the inn, you start to hear some bells outside coming from coming from a traveling cart.
Mm.
And as you get out, I can just do the thing.
Ice cream man, ice cream man.
Almost, it's almost
Oh,
as good as the
Jesus.
ice cream man. Um,
It's Elmar Barton.
It's the
no.
frozen yogurt man.
You see this elven fellow carrying the cart. And you see
Okay.
that people are starting to form around his cart, interested in buying things.
Yeah, I'm curious as hell. I'm booking it over there.
Yeah, I think as a group, probably.
Okay.
I'm interested.
That's fine.
Welcome one, welcome all to my traveling cart. How may I assist you all today?
What the hell do you have?
Well, it depends. What would you like?
Anything.
Well, I have quite the oddities today. Today I have, for you adventurers out there, I have a few potions, some arrows even, for those of you that are archers. I have some armor, some very fancy ones. I've got some very fun instruments for those of us that like to dance and sing along.
Ooh.
I have some few other things here and there, but it depends, of course.
Damn, I'm broke and also not here.
I'll ask if he has anything for people who deal with some magic.
I have very interesting things. For those of he comes up to you. He puts his hand on the side of your face, his thumb caressing your mask.
And
Yuck,
I
fun. What the
take
fuck?
his hand off and say, "Don't touch me."
Hard to get. I like it. I, of
What the
course,
fuck? Is this guy a rapist, bro? What is he doing?
I, of course, have things for those of us that are magical. And he, like, does, like, a finger wave, you know? Like, God, I could show you in person. But it's, like, fingers, like, yeah, just like a finger wave, pretty much. As best I
He
can
does like
explain it.
jazz hands.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking
I'm
jazz
trying to
hands.
explain this, and I'm like doing this in the air. I'm like, you guys can definitely see this. You understand.
This guy's definitely a pervert.
Yep, for sure.
Uh,
Well, the hell do you have?
well, here, let me do this. This is the easiest way for me to do this. Okay,
Nah, he just walked away.
if you guys click on his token, you might need to double click. I think you can see what is in his cart.
Ooh, son of a
Ooh.
bitch.
Damn.
Are we allowed to? Oh, we can.
Yes.
If only I was at my computer, I could look.
So please, if you would like something, let me know. My name, of course, for those of you that have never met me, let me find this because it is a really ridiculous name, is Ethelmorius, Lethelmorius, Zephelmorius III.
Can you say that one more time for me?
Ethelmorius, Lethelmorius, Zephelmorius III.
Okay, I'm looking through my spell book, just pretending. I'm like, can you spell that for me?
As if his name's a spell. Oh my god.
Ethelmorius, Lethelmorius, Zephelmorius III.
All right, well, I'm not
Most
interested in
people
this crap.
just call me Els. Els the elf.
I definitely will not be doing that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll walk away. I'll say this guy's got shit.
What? And then I like kind of point out to Golis, there appears to be some kind of magic scroll. Couldn't you learn something from this?
He has a like a cart, right? Does it have like a is it like open? Is it like a
So
is
it's
it
like
closed?
closed top wagon, and all the things are behind him, and he's standing in front of it to stop anyone from taking anything. You know what I
Just
mean?
on top of it, I'm gonna minor illusion a huge piece of shit.
On top of what?
Just right on top. Right on top of its cart. There's a huge piece of poop. And it's huge.
Send minor illusion in the chat. I want to just double check something.
Bink.
Because I think if anyone was right in front of it, they might.
I have to roll something. Oh my god, to see if they're like scared or something. Not scared, but like grossed out.
Well, because what I'm thinking is if people were already like looking straight at it, and then suddenly a piece of poop appears, like that'd just be weird.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's supposed to be weird. I'm not hiding it. I'm making that poop known.
Okay. So this would be on top of like the cloth that's like covering the cart. Just okay. So a piece of poop just randomly appears on top, and because this is an arced covering, it just starts sliding down.
Mmm. Bon appetit.
I guess the birds in Phandalin are busy today.
Yeah, I'll just leave. There isn't really much for me here.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to like push my way to the front and go like, you said something about arrows?
Yes, I have quite the variety of arrows today for those archers in the crowd.
So yeah, how's this gonna work? Because typically I've not been tracking ammunition.
So because
if I
these are
buy some of
special
these-
arrows, these you would have to track. Normal arrows,
Okay,
I
yeah.
do not care. These ones you do have to track if you would use them.
Fair enough. How much money have I got? Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up 3 walloping arrows.
So you should actually just be able to click the money sign next to it, and you can buy them.
Ooh.
And it would take it out of his inventory.
Holy crap.
Yeah, this
I
is a fun
think
system.
you want to unpause the game?
Oh, no? Okay.
Damn Minecraft.
Let's see. So I'm clicking the money.
And it should ask like how many you want to buy maybe or something, or just as one. I'm not sure.
No, let's see, let me click off and click on it again.
I could do it. Yeah, that's quantity, and you click purchase.
Not seeing how to do that.
Are you able to click the dollar sign?
The dollar sign. Oh, there it
Oh,
goes. I was clicking the eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, dollar sign. Yeah, the eye is I think on my
Okay.
part for me to make it visible or invisible for you guys.
I just almost
It says I don't have enough funds.
What?
I definitely do.
Oh, it
60
might
gold.
be. Are you? Check how many you're
Purchase.
buying, because you might be attempting to buy the whole stack.
Oh, is the whole stack 20?
It
No, it's
shouldn't
20
be.
per arrow.
Yeah, it's
20
20 per
Yeah,
arrow.
I'm normally trying to buy 3.
Disable
Price is 20. I
hide by
definitely have
stack.
more than 60 gold.
Okay, let me do this. Okay, now if there's okay, yeah, so it's still the money sign arrow or the money. So it should just be money and then
Okay, I can buy
yeah, I
one
see.
at a time.
Yeah, you'd have to do
Okay.
one at a time, yeah.
That's kind of dumb.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's fine. Okay, so you bought 3 of them. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your purchases, Whittle One. Anyone else interested in anything?
Although I don't have the funds to spare, what's the deal with that helmet right there?
This helmet. It's perfect for scaring your enemies. Because when they come up to you, it'll invoke fear in them, for your eyes will turn red. That's it. That's all he says.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure there's a colored contact store somewhere in town that could probably do the same effect for a fraction of the price.
Aren't you stupid as fuck? Wouldn't you be like, oh my god, I'll take it?
I don't have enough money. But I guess I am stupid. I don't know.
I'm broke as hell.
Same.
Oh yeah, I think if you guys try to like click open the things, you can like see descriptions as well.
Is there any actual armor there? Like armor?
He does have studded leather
Police.
armor and he has a
Studded leather.
shield. He has a
Oh,
few
okay,
shields and
well,
some
that's-
studded leather. Yeah.
The started letter
Shields
would be a
being
+1. but-
non-unique shield.
Yeah, just like
shield,
generic
or-
shields.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like
I
the
don't care then.
+2 shields. Yeah. +2 AC shields, yes.
That's alright. That won't increase my armor class by that much.
Yeah, we know. All right. Is there
Okay,
anything
that
else?
gives the Coon a shield.
You can probably make him chainmail armor. I've seen people do that before.
I really want to do that.
Just go to the smith in town, get it reforged. It'll cost. You could probably fit it to him.
All right. So, Golis, you didn't want anything, correct?
Yep, nothing.
Shion, what about you?
Armor. Well, although I have some. Do you happen to know throughout your travels any wandering or stationed tattoo artists of the magical kind?
Magical tattoos. I see. You're one of the artists. And he kind of leans into you. You see, where I'm from in Neverwinter, there's a tattoo alley. I'm sure you can speak to someone there and make sure to say that Els sent to you. to get a discount.
Perception check, smells breath.
I wouldn't consider my body a canvas, nor am
No,
I the one who created this
You're
piece,
talking
but
about the magical tattoos in the world. I know what you speak of.
yes, of course.
I know what you speak of. That
But
they have them there in Neverwinter.
yes, but you called me an artist, and I am no such thing.
Your dragon tattoo is like visible, correct?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Your shoulder says otherwise.
But I didn't create this. Therefore, I'm not an artist. I'm back to you two, and I'm like, look, I understand I make some odd remarks, but clearly he's mistaken about me being the artist.
The guy's a goddamn weirdo. Just leave.
He's gaslighting you, bro. You're gonna believe you're the artist now.
Well, thanks. I'll hopefully in my travels I'll have some time to stop by, and then I'll walk away.
Well, if anyone is ever interested, I'm here all day. All right. So that's my wacky traveling merchant for this campaign.
Merchant of this campaign, yeah.
I'm like, I need the most
If you
ridiculous
bust out-
name.
If you bust out the crystal forge, this guy actually just coats your stuff in fucking random ass shit.
I wanted him
Just
to have a
finds-
clown afro originally, but I couldn't find an elf with a clown afro. I was very disappointed.
Jesus, yeah, where would you even find something like that?
Exactly.
I think that's the point where you have to make custom tokens. in
I know.
Photoshop.
But I'm
Yeah.
happy with this. Like, I like this token as well. It's pretty good. All right. So after that, I'm guessing you guys head to the guild hall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
get serious now.
I'm serious. Yeah. Me trying to remember what the walloping era. Okay. So as you enter, you find, for once, Nary, Pete is not
Oh, shit.
asleep. He's not
Oh
asleep.
shit.
You see
He's
him
awake.
awake, and he's lightning fast reflexes playing cards with Gundren.
Huh. I'm assuming Bomber's here with Gundren and all that.
I don't know what Bomber's doing. Bomber, what are you doing?
I'm just like leaning against the door, watching them, and as they walk in,
Okay.
I will just like look at them and then shake my head.
Wait, to us, like, you're nodding to like acknowledge our existence.
No. I'm looking at Neri, and then we both look at Pete and Gundren, and then I shake my
see.
head.
Yeah, it's just the one time you see Pete not asleep, and he's like going lightning fast reflexes, playing with Gundren, and then there's another older gentleman there. They're just playing cards.
Well, this is a interesting sight.
What color are Bomber's eyes?
Orange. I don't know that they're eyes. I think they're just like gaps in his fucking head.
Okay.
Like they're just
Bomber,
holes, and they glow orange from all his molten gut, or whatever the fuck I said that he had.
Bomber, do you ever wear helmets?
My head is made of metal.
Well, you could still put a bigger piece of metal over it now.
Are you saying I have a small head?
Oh, no, simply, there was this merchant, and he had this helmet, quite expensive, really, but if you ever wanted to make your eye sockets or whatever you've got red,
My
might
already
work.
glowing eye sockets.
Yes, but you said, as I look up and down, but they're an orange color right now, and those would be red, and, well, simply put, contacts don't work for you, so,
Surely
If
I
you ever
could
wanted,
just put red glass over them.
I'm beginning to question the legitimacy of that item myself.
I'm glad you're coming to terms with the reality.
I kind of slump and I walk forward to the
Welcome.
gate.
Have you all thought about your name, as we discussed yesterday?
Ah, shit. Oh, are we doing the milkmaids?
So, okay, out of game, I can tell you guys what you had thought of last time, and if you
Yes,
all need some
please.
time, you can feel free to take a booth upstairs or one of the tables here to discuss. So, the names that you guys thought of last time. Wait, this is not my session notes. Here's my notes. I have like 3 tabs open. Okay. So you had the Moody Men, the Cowabunga, Mooney Makers, Milkmaids. Pretty much, you guys just wanted some sort of cow pun, is what I understood.
Which one do you guys like?
And those were like the main ones I wrote down. I'm not sure if there were more.
I honestly, I can't even remember.
Have you guys heard the classic YouTube song "Cows with Guns"?
No.
No.
It's a banger. You guys should listen to it.
Well, really,
Feel free to take a booth upstairs if you need more time to think about it.
I'll like look back.
I mean, the Milkmaids is without a doubt the best one of those, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yep, alright. Yeah, let's do the milkmaids.
All right.
Milkmaids it is then.
All right, then if you don't mind following me to a table and like she'll lead you to a table a little bit further behind Pete and Gundren. And she has some forms. We need to fill out some forms if you don't mind. Just to get information about you all. And so the forms are just like very generic stuff, name, where you were born, your age, what, you're generally like what your goals are,
Damn,
your
what the fuck?
your style,
Social
like
security
adventuring style, that type of stuff, right? Like in case you team up with anyone else, right? And then of course what your main team is, and that's where you would go put the. What'd you guys say? You're going with milkmaids.
Yep.
Yep.
He sounded so disappointed when he said that.
Oh, he is.
I answer every one of the questions on the sheet with a one-word answer.
Okay.
Wait, what is this? I'm not. Wait.
Milkmaids. So it's literally just MILK space MAIDS, right? Like I'm not.
Yes, Milkmaids.
Okay, just making sure. Okay. Okay, with that, we will have something for you within a few days to officially call you a party. You are, of course, now free to choose quests for today, and starting today, you are, of course, free to start choosing bronze level quests.
Ooh.
I'll be
And
right back. One sec.
so assuming you guys are going to be looking at the boards, let me put up what today's things are. This one is available, this one is available, and this one is available. I have put up the 3 that are available for today.
Okay, and what are they?
So you have the only. So on the like normal quest board, the only quest that you guys are able to do is a quest called Loggers Camp, which is a delivery quest where you need to deliver some supplies to a logging camp that's a few days out. And it's as simple as that. So it's about a 2-day journey to get there. So that's that. There's like a couple other there, but they're all silver quests. Then on the town quest board, there's 2 quests. There's one called Sewer Stench. Pretty much, there's been a lot of foul smells coming from the sewers. The villagers just want you to check it out, see what it is, and potentially deal with it if you can. The other one is that someone just came back from Neverwinter, and they're unable to open a box. They're hoping that they can get help opening this box.
Which one does it look like it'd be possibly the quickest to do?
The quickest?
If you had to rank them.
By far, the one that would take the longest is Logger's Camp, as that one requires traveling.
Yeah.
Where's the stupid thing? As for between the box and the smell, it depends. I mean, without seeing the box, who knows? And without knowing what's causing the smell, who knows? So,
I guess we can mess around with the box one first. See what's going on there, and if we could do that one quick enough, we can move on to that smell.
I'm really after the incident with the dragon. Smells really on my thing.
Well, just hold your nose.
Oh no, it's not the smell itself, but having the smell encompass me.
I'd really want to do the box one, but
Let's do that, shall we?
Yeah, we can start.
Well, can we just go take the box and fiddle with it like a Rubik's Cube on the way to the other quest?
You might
Yeah.
just steal it
so
from him.
if
He
you
might- no,
read
he
the
might, he might think.
so if you read the specific quest dialogue, it does say that the box holds the last message that was given to this person by their grandfather, so they might not let you take it. So there is that problem. You'd probably have to do it like at their house. And still, you guys just have not seen Art show up today.
Maybe we'll try and tackle this box, and our good friend might show up along the way. Who knows? Do you mind, Halia, if you see Arch come through to let us know that we're assisting? Who are we assisting?
Let Arch know, I assume.
Armo. Yeah. Well, no, I was saying that'll be helping Armo. Let Arch know if that will be doing that if he stops by.
Yeah.
So you guys are only taking the unopenable box quest, or are you taking any others?
can we
Oh,
take
I mean,
more?
yeah.
Yeah.
We're allowed to have one each.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll take the bronze and the Loggers Camp and the other one.
Yeah.
Well, as well with the town quests, you could take multiple town quests because
Oh, that's true.
it's just the actual guild quests you can only take one of.
Yeah.
At a time.
Well, I really don't want to get in the sewer.
And this whole time as well, you've noticed a new group of people that have been in the guild hall. Yeah, is sitting in a table in the back, and they're all from what you can all tell, they're all Genasi.
What
Do
type?
they
They're
look like
all.
seasoned
It's like one of
adventurers?
each Genasi.
Oh wow.
Huh.
I feel like they wouldn't get along.
Who knows?
Do they look
What a
like seasoned
interesting
adventurers?
group.
They do seem to be seasoned adventurers.
I'll go over there and introduce myself.
As you come over and introduce yourself, is there a specific one that you introduce yourself to, or?
We'll just go. Well, it's just a broad thing. I'm looking them all in the eye, saying hello. My name's Gulis Mortis.
You'll see the Earth Genasi, which is the female that your token's right next to. She'll stand up. She'll grab your hand and shake it. Hello
Oh,
there.
okay.
Name's
I'm gonna say,
Olivine.
oh, it's a
How
pleasure
you
to meet you.
doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
What can we help you with?
You guys new in town? I just wanted to introduce myself.
We're just taking a pit stop here for the day before we keep going.
Oh, very nice. If you don't mind me asking, where you guys from?
We're from a bit all over. We just are heading right now. We just came from Neverwinter, heading a little not too water deep, but escorting someone to water deep right now.
Oh, very nice. Well, stay safe on your travels, and who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again.
It's a nice little town here. Maybe we'll be the ones
Yeah.
to get that grand prize, if you know what we mean.
Probably not. Do you know us? We're the milkmaids.
The Milkmaids. That's an interesting team name you got there. We call ourselves the
Yep, and
Elementalists.
I'm just gonna start doing a motion like I'm milking a cow.
Interesting. There's interesting people here, all right.
Oh,
And like she's been
man.
like very super enthusiastic, super like just out there, super positive while speaking with you.
I'll ask what the other people in the group's names are.
Next to me is Oz. And across the table, that's Flo. And over there is Sin.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you guys. I'll leave you guys to it and don't want to take up more of your time.
Of course, of
And
course.
yeah, good luck out there.
Same to you.
I'll just go back, I'll be like, pleasant people.
Okay.
What's their deal? Bunch of people in different paint colors?
Yeah. Would I know what they are?
I mean, you went to school for a bit, so I would say, yeah, you would probably know what a genasi is.
Yeah, I'll explain that for anyone that doesn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know probably. So
But like, yeah, they seem like good people. They're taking on a quest. They're taking someone somewhere. Didn't want to ask too many questions, But yeah, they seem pretty nice, especially that blue one. The blue one was the one that was talking, right?
No, that was the green one with like the
Green one.
axes in her picture.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, yeah, they're swell people from what I gathered.
So have you guys decided on quests?
Yeah, we're doing.
box, and then
Definitely
and then
box.
the other one.
So you guys are taking.
Okay. Personally, I don't want to go on the sewer one.
yeah, I think out of principle, I'd agree with you.
I don't give a fuck because I can't smell anything.
Okay.
You don't want to get wet though, do you? I don't know.
I mean, my guts are made out of molten metal, so surely would evaporate after a bit.
Hopefully.
Is
Oh,
hoping, yeah.
that smelled terrible. Jesus.
Yeah, burning shit.
Okay.
Love to see it.
So sewer stench and unopenable box have been added to in progress.
No, we're not doing sewer
Oh, you
stench.
guys
we're
don't
not
want to. You
doing
don't want to.
sewer
Okay.
stench.
Oh, I personally, I mean, if like Golis and someone else like Bomber want to do it or something, I
I mean,
know
if
I
Golis
personally-
wants to do it, I'll do it with him. Like just me and him. But
Yeah,
if
I'd
you could
probably
like Yeah, but we'll
No,
wait and see.
I'm down for whatever. Whichever one you guys want to do, it's fine by me.
I'm saying
Well,
we can do both. It's just more
Yeah.
like I know I wouldn't personally.
Whatever you
and
guys
then
decide.
also,
So if you
and
want
then
to
also the
take
Walker
both and then
stat.
split up or something, that's an option, you know. You can always split up.
It's
Is there a reward for like accepting a request and then like turning it back in?
Is there a
Like
reward or like
it's not a reward. Sorry, like a penalty.
um? Is there a penalty? I might have written something down. Let
I
me
mean, we can just keep the quest. We don't have to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is there like consequences if we don't do it?
let
Maybe
me
look like
double check.
jackasses.
Yeah, it can look. It definitely can look bad on your name sometimes. Though, if it at least gathers information that can help future people, it might not put you as bad of a standing. Like if, for example, the reason you guys weren't able to complete it, say, was because there was a creature that was too powerful for you to defeat, as long as you were able to gather intel about what that creature was, and you can report it back to the guild, it wouldn't be your fault for why you couldn't complete it, right? Thing is loading. The thing is loading. I would say that for now, it's not really gonna be like too bad if you don't complete it. It's just, I mean, it's expected that sometimes shit happens and you can't complete it.
Yeah.
Some quests where if you can't complete it, it might say like what would happen though. So if it doesn't say anything, you should be fine.
Okay. And do either one of these say anything?
Nope.
No.
So yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll just take everything that's available.
You guys want to take all three?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do
All
it.
three have been added to in progress. How would you guys like to proceed from here then?
Which one would you guys want to do first? I'm good with it. Literally either one.
Yeah, I don't give a
Box.
fuck.
I want to do the box. I will
Yeah.
not be partaking in the smellies.
Yeah.
So so once you pick up the box one, Holly will tell you the address of where to go. So you're able to go to that. Where is it's this one. And so as you approach the door, the address, there's a door for which you can the door of the where the person lives. What do you do?
I think I'll probably take the lead on this because I'm a halfling. Yeah, I'll just knock on the door and hello, we're here about the quest. Do you have a box or something?
You, as the door opens, you'll see a halfling open the door. He says, "You are here for the quest." That's what you said?
Yes.
Okay, come on in.
Yes.
And as you are able to come in to his room, this is only just so that there's a background.
Sure.
It's not just so that we're not bored. There's literally nothing special. It's just like a one room apartment.
Ooh,
Please feel free to come in.
poster of.
Feel free to sit down. Let me go get the box. And he searches through a couple drawers and he pulls out this box. Best way for me to explain what this box looks like. Have you all played Portal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what a companion cube is?
Yeah.
Bucks?
I've never played Portal.
Okay, but do you know what
It's like a little white cube, and it's
Yeah.
got circles on each face. That's about all you need to know.
Yeah. It pretty much looks like a companion cube from Portal. The only differences, there's actually quite a few differences. Rather than being white, this is a black box. The edges, not the edges, the vertexes are gold.
Uh-huh.
And rather
Okay.
than hearts on all the centers, there's it's empty except one side has a glyph on it.
I see. Okay.
So let me.
Can you tell what this glyph is? Or do you
Yeah,
have a
one
picture?
second. So this is a companion cube. Yeah, that's the companion cube. Let me see if I can do this. Let me find the image that I have saved. Okay.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah, you've definitely seen the image. Okay, where's this gonna pop up so I can actually like send you? Oh wait, I have a better idea. I'll just do this. Go away, snipping toy. I don't need you anymore. Okay, it kind of looks like, come on. Here's a really shitty image that I just took off my phone. This is what the box looks like. I'm sending it in Discord. For what your guys' box looks like. It's the gold one. If it loads. I don't know if it loads. So, as mentioned in the request, I just came back from visiting my family in Neverwinter. And one of the things that was left to me in the will from my grandfather was this box. However, I've been unable to open it. And so one of the things I've noticed about it, though, as you see that there's this image on one side. The image changes every day. And I'm not sure what it might mean. And currently, the image is... The image is currently it's a sword and a wand making an X.
Okay.
Can I have the cube? Oh, sorry, I'll ask him. Can I examine the cube
Yeah,
for
so
1 minute?
he put it on the table, like that's like shown. Assume that table is empty and not like actually has like food on it, but it's like an empty table currently. So yeah, yes, feel free to examine it and do what you might need. Back to where we were. Okay, so yeah, the cube was on the desk. You're free to examine it as you please.
I don't know when your internet dropped, but I can't
Literally
use identify.
Right as I said, it is on the desk.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna use identify, but I can't because it has a fucking prerequisite requirement of a pearl worth 100 gold. And I told the man that I'll need that to cast a spell, and I don't have that right now. So unless you can provide that, then I'm probably not of much help.
I'm sorry, I don't have a pearl.
The runes that are on it, is it anything that I have seen before?
It is, so the quote-unquote rune is literally a sword and a wand crossed.
Okay.
What was the rune yesterday?
Yesterday, it was just the sword.
And the day before, do you
Maybe-
remember?
Have you tried smacking it with a sword and poking it with a wand?
Sorry, yesterday it was a sword and an arrow crossed. The day before, it was a sextant.
Pardon?
A sextant,
It's like a compass thing.
navigational tool. It's like a compass, yes.
Haha, sex.
Now,
Tense.
this rune is only on one
True.
side.
Yes, I've only seen it on this face.
Can I like fiddle around with it?
Yeah, what do you do?
I just want to, touch it all over. You know what I mean?
No.
Touch my body.
Caress it. Get to know
Love
one
it.
another.
Take it
Okay.
out for dinner.
I just want to really like investigate the living shit out of this thing.
Okay. Is there a specific thing that you're trying to like do though? So I know like
I just want to
make you
see.
roll.
I just want to see if like any pieces move.
Go ahead and make
like-
an investigation check, yeah.
Please God.
And then I don't know if you know, but Duck, you're muted.
Fuck.
Oh, you know, I'm chilling. They're figuring
okay.
out. They're the smart ones.
Okay. Oh, actually, maybe I should reload Forge because I didn't see that roll if you made one.
I rolled a 73.
Holy
Definitely
fuck.
believe that.
I rolled an
Where was
11.
the where was the highest possible skill check to get up to?
I think I saw like
Very high.
36 without like stacking spells.
I mean like with stacking spells like guidance, and then you have like expertise and
Probably
like
something around 40.
Bardic
I don't know.
inspo and all that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, 11. So you notice that like there are no moving parts or anything. It is literally just a cube, and then like there's just a glowing ruin or a glowing image on it.
It would definitely be either perception or investigation because you'd use the observant feat for +5. I don't know that there's many other feats that like give you flat +5 on a skill check.
For shits and giggles,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take out my dagger.
Okay.
I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to cast Chill Touch and then hit it with my dagger and see if anything happens. At literally the exact same time.
Okay, so that isn't possible to do because those are technically two actions. But
You could do it in
you
12
I-
seconds.
I see goal. I see
I see
Goalless
what you're
do.
trying to say, right?
Yeah,
right.
I see Goalless doing this. I'm like, would you like me to smack it with my sword?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right, then on
I'll
3.
go. Yep, I'll go 1, 2, and then 3.
So then, as you guys both make your attacks on it with your chill touch and your sword. So, because your chill touch requires your book to be there, correct? Because you're casting from your book.
Yes.
You notice that the glyph glows a bright. This one is
The
magenta.
color matters.
Yes, this actually does matter. It glows
damn
a
it.
bright magenta color. And it stops. Another side, another image shows up.
Okay.
And that is an image of a sextant.
Is the other image gone or is it still there?
It is still there. It is glowing extremely bright.
All right, so
The
I
original
think we
one.
need to get each side of this glowing. I have no idea what the fuck this thing means.
I smacked it. Did anything happen, or is that like?
You're not sure.
If anyone makes a skill check, I cast guidance. Just FYI.
Could I roll like an investigation to try to understand what it's telling me to do?
You can make a insight check. So,
Pretty good.
from what you understood, based off of what you just did, you understand that the symbols somewhat refer to different, I don't want to say elements, but different types of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, you just had the sword and the wand cross, which referred to weapons and magic. and then you guys had a magical something relating to magic and something relating to a sword hit or be near. You're not sure what exactly happened. So now that it's asking for a sextant, it's most likely trying to something within that field is what it's asking for.
So sextants are used for navigation or like guiding
Yeah.
ships. You said you casted guidance, or yeah.
Yeah, I
Can
would.
you cast that on the cube? Is that even a
I
thing
have
you can try?
proficiency with navigator's tools. Do I have a fucking sextant?
Having proficiency and having the item themselves is completely different things. So, is it in your inventory? Is the question.
No,
Would I
it's not.
realize that when my spell book opened?
You would have
It's-
noticed that it was when your spell book like opened up, not necessarily when you cast the spell. That's when it started to glow. Yes.
How much is a sextant worth?
Um, let's see. It is.
Frantically googling as fast as you can.
I am. I'm trying to find it.
Does anyone have a map?
Probably navigator's tools.
I have a map to a dungeon.
You want to pull it out?
I mean,
Sure.
could work.
See if it's the same thing like with the his spellbook.
I pull it out and I tap the map on the cube.
You put the map next to the cube, and it glows bright green.
God damn it,
Hell
I'm a
yeah.
genius.
This guy
Dang.
cops out for not having navigator's tools.
And this man is
Right.
like, my word, this is quite interesting.
Bro, I can just make any set of tools that I want. So,
Okay, give me 1 second. I need to write this stuff down. um,
takes an hour, but I can craft any set of tools that we need.
um,
You forge cleric?
yeah,
Yep.
he is.
That's badass. Love that shit.
I wasn't sure what I wanted to play for this campaign. I was very toss and turn, if you recall. But then when I thought of the like progressively make my own armor
Yeah, that's dope.
thing, and I can just make it look however I want to, I was like, all right, I'm fucking doing that.
The last one.
I've never played like a support character either, so nice change.
On the third image, on the opposite side of where this one just was, it is a on top of a map is a wand.
Has a wand on top of a map.
Yeah, so a wand on top of a map.
Put your book on my map.
We'll try
Whoa,
it.
that's kinky, bro.
I'll open the book and I'll put the map right on top of the open pages.
On top of the map that was used previously, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doing so, you notice the second ruin starts to fade,
All right.
Oh,
we're
but the
moving that
third
away.
one glows brighter.
So we
So
need
no.
another map.
Does anyone have another map?
I don't. I mean, if we just run to the general store and pick one up.
All right, just for shits and giggles, I'm fucking drawing a small little map, and write map at the top. I'm gonna put it next to it.
What's the map to? Where's it go?
My
You just
heart.
say
Yes,
this.
please explain what this map looks like. I'm very curious.
It's just it's a road, and it forks off two different directions, and it just says map at the top.
So it's like what a child would draw, pretty much.
Yeah.
You suddenly see all three sides so far that have been. So you have the magenta side that was originally the sword and wand crossed. Then you have the green side that was the map that you've now put your map drawing. or it was a sextant, and you put your map drawing. Then you have this last side, which glowed bright yellow from a wand on top of a map. You suddenly see these three colors as the cube completely gets enveloped in light.
Okay.
And you hear gears turning on the inside.
I'm backing the fuck up.
Yeah, let's get to the corner of the room, basically.
And the cube starts to unravel. And like
I get closer to it. And I'm like, oh my!
And like you guys know from geometry class when you had to like cut out the cube, like you were given like the T cube, and then like you had to put it, like glue it into a cube. You know what I'm talking
Shit
about?
is T-posing on us?
It like unravels
Into its net.
yeah,
the
into
net
its
of the
net. Yeah,
cube?
pretty much. And inside is a neatly tied note along with a teddy bear.
That's cute.
Uh-huh.
We'll let Irmo.
Yeah, Irmo steps up and he looks at it. He's like, I haven't seen this teddy bear in so long. And like you see tears like start to go down his eyes. And he starts unraveling the note and he starts reading it. And he starts getting very emotional.
Can I try to sneak a peek with the notes up?
Go ahead, make a stealth check to see if you
Under
can.
my breath, I'm just gonna hear me go, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I mean, this was you were told this was like a will thing.
Yeah, but better than a goddamn teddy bear. Better have some like cocaine stuffed in it.
Yeah, I mean, in his emotional state, I would say you can probably get a peek. It's pretty much just like the last words from his grandfather, telling him, wishing him to have a good life,
You
and
were such a bitch,
how he's held
grandson.
on to this held on to this teddy bear. That this teddy bear was his when he visited his grandfather when he was just a child. So
Okay.
he's just giving it. The grandfather's giving it back to him, and he's just in tears because. He takes a minute. He wipes off his tears. He goes into one of his cabinets, and he pulls out a sack of coins for you guys. So, and he's very emotional. He just says, "As promised, here's the pay, and I've also put in there a quartz, just because I
A
haven't."
quartz?
Yes, a quartz.
Like
Okay.
Like the gem.
a rock.
Like the gem.
Yep.
Yes. Just because it's I just haven't thought about that teddy bear, and it's just been an emotional day.
Thank you.
My god, guys, he gave us a diamond. We're rich! Shion failed geology class.
Dope. That was easy enough.
No one comments on
Yeah.
it.
I don't know that I'd know any better, if I'm being honest.
What did he add? Well, I guess it's whether he not. He said it
So
was a quartz or not.
whoever wants to can add the quartz to their inventory, and then it's 40 gold and 40 silver, I believe, was the pay for that.
Put it up even.
So, I kind of see the quartz. I walk up to Bomber and now I know you, cleric folk, can revive people with diamonds like these, right?
Yes.
Well, I think you should take it then.
Okay.
Jesus.
Thank you, Shion.
No problem. If any of us get a pinch, you know what to do.
It's gonna fuck us over down the line.
Yes, my lawful. I'm gonna steal the diamond and become a master crim.
No, it's not even that. We're
gonna
just if
take
everyone
to some
continues to
levels and
believe that
thief.
it's a diamond. He's gonna-
I know that it's not a diamond, right?
I mean, it's a quartz.
I'm gonna say it's not a diamond, it's a quartz. You
I mean, and he
jackass.
also said that he put in a quartz.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but I still think it's a diamond.
Let him have his fun, Golas.
Oh God! Like, you know what, Shion? You should hold on to the diamond. It is precious, and you are precious.
Oh my.
Aw.
I'm gonna add a
I'm
coin.
having flashbacks to him almost drinking my piss-filled cup at the end.
Yeah, I still don't fully know what that was about, but pop off then.
Okay. Okay. What are you guys doing after this?
How long realistically did that take us? Like, it was pretty
That
quick
might have taken like
in-game time.
1 or 2 hours. It's not that difficult. That was like a big
Alright.
thing, yeah. Between
One or
like
two
thinking of
hours.
ideas, honestly, at most
Oh,
maybe
okay.
hour and a half at most, I would say.
So
Just
it's still
because
pretty
like
early in the
by the
day.
time, yeah, because like by the time you get there, speak with him, look at you guys investigated it a little bit, thinking of ideas, that type of
Yeah.
stuff. So I'd say at
Okay.
most hour and a half. It's still like
Okay.
fairly. It's like midday. That definitely did
Alright.
not take long.
So you guys just want to roll and just start doing the next quest? I mean, day is still young.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Yep.
All right, let's
Let's
do it.
So
Let
then,
me.
yeah, you guys split up the gold, the reward. So that's 10 gold, 10 silver each.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Because there's only
I'm
4
gonna,
of
I'm
you.
gonna try. I'm gonna try something.
Oh no. Shan's trying out something. Get back, everybody.
No, I want to like make like what would be like a roll for like courageous, if I'm feeling brave.
I mean, do you
Make
really need to roll
confidence.
for it?
Yeah, cause I'm torn.
Flip a coin, and if you're disappointed with the result, choose the other one.
Yeah, true. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna I'm gonna test my sniffer.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, if I'm careful, maybe I suppose I could go in the sewer. But god damn it, I swear to God, if one of you push me in.
All right, to the duty home we go.
All right. So you would have been explained where to go to enter.
Mhm.
So as you enter, you would go. Where is the map? It is here, here, here. Activate.
Oh, I've seen this map.
You have? Oh,
Yeah, do you remember?
no.
Oh,
We had a
that's
different one.
funny.
Yeah.
Or top left?
Yeah, so you would enter at the top left.
Ooh, wow. Okay, bigger than I thought it was.
Is it dark in here?
I would say it's dim. It's not dark, but it's dim. There's been some lights put up for in case people need to check up on things every once in a while. So it's just dim, but it's not dark.
So I wanted to confirm something just because
Okay.
we said for the bronze quest there would be travel intermittent with
Yes.
like arriving to the, okay, that means I can pop off this day and still like
Mm-hmm.
unless there's an encounter literally on our way out of town that's harder or something, but whatever. Can I can I like try and track where the scent is coming from as soon as we enter?
Go ahead. Yeah, make a.
That'd be like
So that would be survival,
survival
yeah.
or- okay.
What is the aroma? We should
It
see
is
too.
a very foul, like putrid smell.
Dear God, why did I agree to go in here?
Is
So it smells like a
like
sewer.
is it like death?
It doesn't smell like sewer. It smells like something. It smells like something rotten and expired,
Okay.
but much,
Oh,
much worse.
sewer.
But like 100 times worse.
So it's my fridge. Cool.
So As you enter,
What,
you
bro?
notice.
What? Hold on. What do you mean your fridge smells like that? Is that real?
I need. Yeah, I have some chicken that went bad, and I haven't thrown it out
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that would
rough.
be like
yet. Yeah.
worse than that. Yeah. So you would know that you would need to go down based off of where you're standing. So down to the left.
Okay. Um.
I cannot smell anything, so
So like, hold on to
I don't know
clarify,
what you guys
down
are
and cross this
complaining
little
about.
bridge, or do you mean just like down and then somewhere
In
like
that
over
general
here?
direction down to the left.
Okay. Oh, I thought you meant like quite literally down, and then my character from which way I would be facing would turn left. But okay. I would say that Shion would have probably stopped by the shack if it was local, and it would grab some cleaning supplies,
Okay.
and probably like some kind of fucking like face mask and shit, and like fucking tied his hair up or some
Face
shit. I
mask.
don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Some gloves, perhaps. Okay. I think it's coming from down here.
What's the reward for
Again,
this?
I
Oh,
I
that's
would.
the reward. Ah,
I'm here to clean the mess, but I really don't want to encounter any more of those, slimes, or maybe the dragon's poop has gone down the sewers, and that's what it is, huh?
It doesn't smell like poop. I mean, it smells like poop, but that's the thing that's.
Well, shall we press on?
Yeah, you think it's this way? Okay.
Yeah, my sniffer is going a little bit off right now.
I'll ask if they want me to add a little more light down here so we can see.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I can see fine, but that's yeah, no.
I'll
Yeah.
cast dancing lights.
so as you cast the dancing lights and the dim light becomes bright light, you do notice all around there's quite a bit of cobwebs.
Oh Christ!
Fuck.
You're, do you say that as soon as like they're eliminated?
Oh yeah.
Is there a problem, Neri?
Spiders aren't my favorite
Arachnophobia.
creature.
He's got arachnophobia.
No worries. I'll make sure to cut through them as I proceed. I guess I'll kind of frontline with Bomberman here, and as we kind of walk downward, I'll
Oh.
like kind of cut down the.
I'll reiterate: get rid of these spider webs because we do not want to get stuck anywhere.
Yeah. So I'll like cut any I see as I walk down. So I'll take a few steps. I don't know if I cut any down or not.
I'll have, since I have 4 lights, I'll just have one hovering over each one of us.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me do
Cool.
this
Do you
before
mind
I forget.
do you mind putting it on our little lad over here? I'm forgetting his name. Oh no. I can already see.
Cocoon.
Yeah.
Right.
Does the coon have dark vision?
Zakun does have dark vision, yeah.
Oh, okay, so do I. Never mind. Well, maybe he might
I
like
don't.
the light. So.
Got that nice
Does he
sewer
eat the light and
ASMR.
get radiant do like radiant
Oh
damage?
yeah, Zakun currently has which type of damage?
Fire.
Fire, okay.
Yeah, I haven't changed it since like
Okay,
2
just
seconds
wanted
Can
to
he
make
ago.
breathe fire then?
He
Kind
lets
of?
out fire burps.
And,
Yeah,
and
that's-
it's
as we're
like
flavoring
it
it.
does fire damage. What's the range?
Technically 30 feet.
Oh, can you fit on my shoulder?
He can fit on your shoulder.
Zakun, you want to do some of those spicy burps here on these spider webs? That's a bit easier, and we can keep our distance away from the spider webs then.
Yeah, DM, is that okay?
I don't care. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Hell
cool.
yeah!
It's kind of a.
Zakun bonding time.
I'm fine with that, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so he can go onto my shoulder, and as we kind of walk downward, I'm giving him a little like pat. He's like launching onto each of the spider webs, igniting them. Do we hear any like shrieks or anything like that? As like
Nope.
all right, we'll press a
Who
little
the
bit down.
fuck would be shrieking in the sewer?
No, like if there were spiders that were like getting ignited into the what's it called?
Have you ever killed spiders in real life?
I'm assuming they're not
D&D
this is
spiders.
Yeah.
True.
Well, he lives in Australia. He's got fucking monsters in his goddamn backyard.
Eh.
God.
I don't have a backyard. I live in an apartment.
Yeah, same.
I mean, the whole like middle of
Okay.
So I
Australia
have
is a
monsters
backyard.
in my
I don't
apartment.
know. I guess I'll begin to get to like the bridge. Oh dear, I really hope this doesn't collapse below me.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay, say less, King.
Ooh.
I cast guidance.
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm
Just like
fine.
jumps over it, floats over it with
Yeah.
Sakun.
Any more cobwebs? Still just kind of torching them as
You
we go
notice that
by?
actually on this side, there's none. It was more near that side that you guys entered on that there were cobwebs. On this side, there's none.
And assuming like down at the very bottom of that area, like you could have like shimmied around it, I guess, but like
Yeah.
okay. No entrances or anything over there though.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. I'll peer down the hallway. Any more spider webs?
No, not really.
Okay. I'm gonna. May I?
Is the smell getting more.
Ooh,
As you
let's
guys
see,
crossed
yeah.
the bridge, it did start to get worse.
Okay, so we are going the right way.
Yes.
Oh dear fucking god. And then I'll here, let me peer around the corner real quick.
Do I have to make an acrobatics when I cross this?
I'm assuming
Yeah,
I
go
like
ahead.
jumped across because oh okay.
Oh yeah, I kind of just crossed. I didn't even ask.
What the fuck is that?
You're
What the fuck
small.
is that? I saw a fucking rat.
I cast
Don't worry
guidance on
about
myself.
that.
We definitely
Wait, why
saw
does it
it.
say duh? Oh,
I got
that's
a
yeah, you guys saw
14.
nothing. Don't worry about it.
Rat King.
Right. I go up the front.
So I'm gonna try and
14,
sneakily
yeah,
go
you're
around the
okay.
corner right here, and then peer around the corner like facing this way.
You guys see? Okay, yeah. Make a perception. Wait, what's your perceptions? Big
My passive.
14, 16, 13, 16. Nary, Bombrand, yeah, I'll say Shion as well. As you guys like are crossing the bridge and going through, you do start to hear some like skittering noises. Just like,
Wait, how do you check your own passive perception?
You can just
again?
hover over it, and it should show you. That's the
What?
the eye icon on your token.
Ah,
is-
that's right. I forgot.
It's
yeah.
10 plus wisdom,
yeah.
and if you have proficiency in perception.
Yeah, so you just start to hear some like skittering noise, just like some like throughout the halls.
Someone is calling their cat
and
down.
I oop.
Hell no.
Okay. Oh wow, they're very loud right now. the song timing.
I think we should all try to be quiet. You know, we don't want to arouse suspicion.
I guess I'll hold a dart. Why not? I'll hold a dart, and I'm gonna keep trying to sneak around. If I find any squeaking and from coming from a creature, I would like to throw my dart at it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna if I smell up this way versus if I were to walk to the end of this hallway and sniff.
So you just want to
Or
like
my-
peek
or my
around the
bit.
corner, sniff, peek around the other corner, sniff, and see which is worse.
Yeah.
It seems to be about the same. And they're both pretty
That's
bad.
tough.
All right. Well, I think we got. So the smell must be originating from somewhere ahead. So prepare yourselves. And I'll, I guess, kind of come across this way. Gosh, I don't know. And peer
Either way,
over
nose
here.
boy.
Yeah, Shion's got a honking nose. Yeah, I'm gonna take a few more steps, kind of expose myself around this corner, and then again, I'm still
So
holding a
as
dart.
where you
so
are right now, Shion, you'll notice there's like an open area across from where you are,
Mm-hmm.
and there's just some like trash bags sitting there.
Trash bags and
Yeah, there's just
fancy.
like some trash bags.
Amazing
Zakoon!
trash bags.
Zakoon, this is your job.
Crazy mode.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna send Zakun in alone.
Yes. All right. Wait, is this in range? No. Fuck.
No.
Okay. No, I'll cross. Not going through the water. Obviously, walking.
Going
around.
through the water, Naruto style, chakras.
No, hell no. But I sort of.
Rainbow.
Okay. So I'll fucking hold Zakun like a bazooka, and I give him a little like like. So I begin to ignite like the trash bags.
You hear the trash bags.
It's gonna be fucking
scream
trubbish.
in
God
pain.
fucking hell! It's gonna be trubbish.
God damn it.
God damn you, Kraft. God damn you.
Go ahead and roll initiatives.
We should have seen it coming. We should have seen it coming.
I had to make some interesting
absolutely.
session, okay?
Wait, does Zakun get like one attack?
Zakun goes on Neri's turn.
No, but like, because I was igniting them on fire though.
Well, the thing
I mean,
is,
technically
Zakun
he doesn't-
actually only has a melee attack.
Oh shit! Wait, really?
Augment
Yeah,
other
his-
attacks.
Yeah, he has like
up to 30
a
feet.
reaction as well.
So that's kind of what we were doing.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
you
so
can't-
it's flavor.
you can't
Okay, if it was flavor, that's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you were,
Yeah.
we were just flavoring his reaction, which is like this weird thing. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna get behind Shion.
Yes, so Neri, you are first.
So obviously I can see both. Well, I can see at least one Trubbish from here.
Yeah.
What's this range here?
No, Gullus, don't move. It's not your turn.
Okay. Yeah, go after this first Trubbish.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Just this mutated
I
pile
bet
of
you
trash.
they're gonna have a fucking on death thing where like they fucking explode in like in a gook and it gets on you.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, come on! It's so close to getting that 20.
You try to shoot it, but this mutated pile of trash just flops your arrow onto the ground.
Okay. Zakun's gonna come up and take a bite out of a trash can. Ugh. Gross.
Hey, he's already eaten like 3 slimes. This isn't any worse.
He does have a great constitution. Okay. I mean, he tries.
I feel like
That
he's gonna eat it and his
Hits.
breath's gonna be bad later.
Oh, okay. Cool. And he's actually gonna have some little like fire in his bite too when he does that.
okay.
So four piercing plus 6 fire
Ooh.
damage.
Nice.
Actually, technically it says another creature.
Yeah, it has
I
to
don't
be
know.
another creature, so I don't think it can be when he does it. Sadly,
I've seen other people play that you can do it on his bite attack, but okay.
I'll have to look that up.
I mean, yeah, rules written, no.
Yeah,
but-
rules as written, definitely not. But I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, if I hit it or whatever.
Yeah, that would work then.
Okay. With that, that's it for you.
Mhm.
Drakes cannot use infused strikes on themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
With that, you suddenly see out from the waters
I thought it'd be
two
Garbodor.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
rats appear.
It's not Rattata, bro. Alolan
Yeah, come on,
Rattata.
like, what the fuck?
You can
How fast-
okay.
how-
I mean, I can flavor it as a low and Rattata. Okay. I mean, it would
How
literally
long
be
does
the
it take for you
exact
to make
same.
the token?
Tokens is actually pretty quick. I just can't do it in the middle of session. So the one on the bottom is going to go for Golas, obviously.
Naturally.
So that's going to go ahead and make a bite on you. And as it gets out of the water and goes in for that bite, it tries to like nibble on your leg, but you're just able to like move your leg around in a circle and avoid it.
How? He's got like 1 AC. It must have rolled like a -2.
Yes, 1 AC is definitely a thing. Okay. The other one is going to go for Neri.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. And it will get... it, like, bites into your boot. But it doesn't do anything to you.
Nice.
With that, it is the Trubbish's turn. This first one that Zakun just bit is going to go ahead and just slap him with its mutated arm of trash.
Rude.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
So Zakun will take a total of 6 damage.
Okay. That's not that bad.
This other one, you just start to hear this noise like.
Oh no, please.
It's just a ton of spit gets onto Zakun.
God damn it.
Wow. Zakun,
Fuck you.
however, dodges it and it just goes
Oh,
onto
okay.
the wall behind and it starts to burn a hole in the wall behind.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Do I notice that?
You can hear the sizzle at the very least. Okay, that
Okay,
shouldn't be poison. That
okay.
should be acid damage. Yes. That is their turn.
Okay. I
That is
really,
poison damage. That should be acid.
I feel like, oh, but I'm not level 5.
Damn, I rolled some great initiative.
Okay. I guess, I don't know. I'm assuming if I was holding Zakun like a bazooka at one point, I probably like stowed my dart, so I'm probably not holding anything now that he ran over there. So I'm just gonna wield my Odachi and I'll smack the big ass rat.
Okay. Yes, that definitely hits the rat.
Do I want to gamble? Nah.
Always gamble.
All right, re-roll both those dice.
Double ones incoming.
I just click the damage again, huh?
You pretty much can, yeah.
Oh! Let's go, Cuppa with the advice.
Okay, how you want to kill this
Bro,
rat?
gambling is.
Oh my
always
god, he's already
eradicated.
dead.
Dude, rats are
Okay.
useless.
It's a giant rat. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna like kind of drag my blade along the ground and then kind of like up cleave it and then kind of not really trying to hurt him too much. Like I mean, I'm killing him, right? But I'm just trying to brush him
Don't
back into
wanna
the.
hurt
No,
him
no,
too
but
much,
no,
Stab at him.
no, but I'm kind of more like bluntly hitting him back into the water with enough force to kill him.
Okay.
Oh,
Smack.
So yeah, that is one less enemy to deal with. So that's in the
Well,
water.
I now know how much health they have because I dealt more damage in its health than did it. Yeah, that was awkward. Okay. I guess I'll run over here. I know I'm kind of cutting through the corner, but it'll just be 5 foot
It's
in movement.
fine, yeah.
And then I'll do the bonus action attack on the trash man.
nice.
That definitely hits.
We do a little re-rolling. Let's go. So that's 6 damage on the trash man.
Okay.
Oh, you fucking smell awful! Like I like cleave fucking a piece of trash out of him or some shit. Oh, let's go! Zakun joint attack.
Yeah. Too fire.
Yeehaw.
With
Dude,
that,
it's like it's fucking.
I need
It's gonna blow
Shion
up.
to make a con
Oh
save.
motherfucker!
Yes!
When fire touches it, it fucking detonates and just fucking
God, yeah,
trash
just
goes
burning
everywhere.
trash now.
No!
Oh,
Guys, I'm gonna
yes.
smell like shit for days.
So, as you hit it, you like cut up the top, right? And just this foul smell, it gets even worse, and it just gets all up in your nose.
It gets underneath my fucking makeshift face mask.
You are incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
I'm not surprised. You know, that's pretty fitting.
You know what's worse? It's because you rolled a nat 1.
Oh, that's funny.
There's different effects depending on how bad you rolled.
Alright, that's
Oh my
me,
God.
that's me.
That's it? Okay. Golis, it is your turn.
Can someone like wake me up?
Wake me up inside.
Okay, wake up. Smells
Golis, it
like
is your
shit
turn.
out here.
I'm just gonna magic missile this rat.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Boom. Cast.
So all 3 darts go to it. Okay. Yeah,
Goddamn.
I mean, just like from your book, just a meteor strike onto it. That 100% kills it.
Let me see how much movement I have. Alright, and then I'll just move 30 feet right here. And that'll be it.
Bombrand,
Yep.
go ahead.
All right. I will go 5, and then up to here, and
Damn.
then I will just cast Sacred Flame, I guess, on the one that hasn't been hit yet.
Okay.
So I need a dex save against 14.
These are piles of trash. They are not very dexterous. Go ahead, roll damage.
All right.
I think I'm more happy that I passed out from like a
8
bad smell than the bad
radiant
smell getting on me.
damage.
Okay. It is, yeah. Your Sacred Flame definitely works, and it gets the 8 damage.
Nope.
Is there anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Neri, go ahead.
Cool. Move up a bit. Shoot an arrow at the other Trubbish.
So you're shooting the one
Nope.
that Bombrand attacked, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So you
Well,
could
lucky.
never not one. That's so boring, low key. But that's like.
Well,
it's
he
so-
can. It's
Nah,
just
I
not
can-
on attacks, correct? Or no,
and
it's
ability saves. I mean, I could double roll that once.
yeah. If it gets it on the second
Oh.
one, yeah. But chances are low. So yes, you're attacking the one that Bombrand attacked. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. That's yeah, I'll take that, I guess.
Okay.
And then also infuse strikes. I'm gonna burp up a little bit of fire onto my arrow.
Oh, I guess that would reset because it's
Yep,
on your
'cause
turn.
it's
Yeah.
your turn.
Okay.
God damn it.
With
Whatever.
that, the little like, how do you want to? I mean, it's like a little burp, right? That's how we've been flavoring this.
Yeah, it kind of like goes up and catches the arrow midair and then
Yeah, there's just that little burp,
travels along with it.
and with that, that is enough to kill this little mutated pile of trash.
Dope, dope, dope.
All right, it is. I assume you're done then, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Wait, no, Zakun has a bite.
Oh,
Bro, can
No.
Zakun wake me up, dog?
no.
No. Well, I mean, kind of. You can use normal actions. No,
Yeah, he
he's-
definitely. If you just need to get shaken awake, he definitely can wake you up.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
I
just
mean-
incapacitated, so you can't take actions or reactions, but you can still move.
What?
Yeah.
Probably not.
That's how-
Incapacitated, but you can move during incapacitation?
Very strangely, yes.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. That
Assuming-
bite does not hit, sadly. It just starts using its arms to like slap Zakun out of the way and like like window wipers, pretty much. Look at this Pokemon battle.
It straight up just is. Can I catch this? I don't have any Pokeballs. Shit. Okay. Next time we're at a store.
So with that, this one will
Bomber crafts little red magic balls with his Forge Cleric. They just throw them at things.
this
I
guy
mean, yeah, that's what Sacred Flame is, bro.
this guy doesn't no, we're fine. It will go ahead and start slapping Shion. even in your incapacitated state, it somehow misses. It is a pile of trash. It does not have good depth perception, okay?
There's no way that I can move.
It's weird. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? You're right.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh.
Based off of what's written, incapacitated, you can move. Or, yeah. Even though technically you shouldn't be able to, but...
If I just pass, I like end my turn. And I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you're done then? Okay, yeah. Goals, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh, here, let me...
I'll move right here. And then I'm going to firebolt this one.
Okay, go ahead.
So did you have to change your whole spell list after, like, the whole dilemma?
Just only like 3 spells.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yep, go ahead. Roll that attack.
Oh, God.
Nat one table. Nat one table.
Nat one table. Table. Nat one table. Nat one table. Fumble.
It's Zakoon. Zakoon immune.
He would be.
Aw, boo. You just missed your attack.
Yes. Suck
You rolled a
it, crap.
d20 on it.
Suck it, crap. And that's my turn.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Bombrand,
Yep.
go ahead.
Alright. I Sacred Flame, the one that is still alive.
Of course. Yeah, go ahead.
So I just need a deck save.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's the number?
14.
14. Dang. It just barely fails. Just barely fit.
It's only 4 damage, it's okay.
Only 4. Okay. Assuming that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, Neri, go ahead. This little pile of
Damn.
trash here.
Yeah, shoot it again, I guess.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, goddamn.
That
Wow, I'm
definitely.
rolling like
What
shit
the
today.
fuck? It's
I have a
plus
plus 9?
9? What the heck?
I think we need to look at my character sheet. I think I have way too much health also.
I mean. Wait, what the heck? 43. Where did that all go?
Yeah, I think something's fucked up on my character sheet.
We will definitely have to take a look at that, yeah. But,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, roll. There, yeah, damage.
I'm gonna re-roll that because I can with my new feat.
Yeah.
Which
What
one?
feat
Or
did
which
you
feat?
take?
Piercer.
Oh, Piercer. Piercer's good.
Ah, okay.
With that, how do you want to finish off this rubbish?
Nice.
I mean, it's imagine shooting a bow and arrow at a bag of trash, and that's what
Yeah.
happens. It's not
just
very
impales
climactic. Yeah, it's not very climactic.
Yeah. So that is this combat. Alright. So as you are now out of this combat, the smell eases slightly.
Fucking hell. Oh, I still run over
Shion,
here.
you move and it starts to get worse again.
Oh, it's bad, guys. It's bad over here, too. And I'm like, oh, fuck this. And I just begin to, like, run forward. I'm just so, like, I want to get rid of this smell as quick as possible.
Shit, so you're just like running out there?
Yeah.
Probably follow him.
As Shion like starts running away and you guys are far behind, just out of the water, Shion, just this giant splash.
Giant rat. This giant rat. Oh, motherfucker! What the hell?
No time to breathe. Roll. Go ahead and roll.
Rolling again? Or is he the
Yep.
same initiative?
Nope. Roll again. Just this giant thing comes out of the water, just hulking.
What the fuck? Wait, why did I make that? Dun, dun.
Because
You got a
Oh,
nat
it's-
20.
you broke the table? What the hell?
Why'd you break my
How did you
table?
do? How'd you do
This man
that?
broke
That
my
was so
screen.
Ice effects.
whack.
Does that mean I get to go twice?
No.
No, that'd be. But what if I did?
How do I want to do this?
Fuck, I'm like way outside of the.
Okay. Okay. Everyone good? As you guys just
Yes.
suddenly hear this loud roar and just water splashing as Shion was trying to get away. Neri, you are up first.
If I move here, do I have line of sight?
I would say
On the
you
Garber
can
Door?
definitely see part of it, yeah.
Okay. Actually, you know, I've forgotten to do this.
And Shion, by the
have
way, like the
favored-
worst of the smell is right in front of you. If that wasn't obvious. Okay, what?
I've never actually used. I've never actually used my
Don't tell me.
favorite foe ability. I'm a ranger. I've just never used it, so I'm gonna actually do this. So, well, actually, I guess I have to
You
hit
have to
it
hit,
first.
yeah.
Oh wait, shit! Didn't mean to do that.
What's the first
lower
The first
one
one
was-
was the first one was 15, so
Yeah.
we'll take that, and that's the 24, yeah, so that would hit.
Okay. Cool. I'll take that damage, and then yeah, favored foe as well.
Okay.
Increased damage by.
When
Yeah.
you can make mark
Extra
target as your favorite
D4.
enemy for 1 minute.
Yeah.
The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite foe, and deal damage, including when you mark it, you can increase that damage by nothing.
It's a D4.
Nope, it doesn't say anything. Okay, so
And
it
then
is
yeah,
marked,
also,
yes.
and then also infused strikes. So total of 17 damage that turn.
I'll just call this favorite foe.
Yeah.
Okay. This mutated pile of garbage just starts screaming in agony after being hit with all those attacks.
Technically just one attack, but
Well, you know, whatever. Okay. That's it for you?
Yep.
Bombrand, go ahead.
That's me. Alrighty.
You're bomb rad.
Alright, thank you. I get to hear, and I
I tried to find an angry Garbodor as well, just for you guys.
definitely worked. Would you consider it to be humanoid?
No,
That's alright.
it is most definitely not a humanoid. I can
I'm
tell you
gonna
that much
cast
from just a glance.
Spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. Whoosh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
Roll a 12.
You summon your forge hammer and try to spin it, but this giant pile of trash just ducks back into the water as it swings and comes back up, avoiding it.
That's alright. Has it been hit yet?
Yes.
Okay, I cast Toll the Dead. So I'll need a wisdom save against 14.
It saves.
All good. That's my turn.
Alright.
Okay.
This giant smelly thing in front of you.
Yeah. I'm going to muster up some courage with my fighting spirit and get 5 temp HP and advantage on my next attack roll. and then I attack, and with my new epic feat, you now see 3 dice.
You have triple advantage? Jesus
Yeah, he's got elven accuracy.
Christ.
Okay, so 20 hits.
We do a little 2 re-rolling. So 12 damage total.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
This thing very unhappy with how it is being attacked. I mean, it's just a piece of garbage trying to live its life, in the big sewers. It will go ahead, and it has like this makeshift hose type of thing, and it's going to start spraying you.
Oh, please, no. I'm never gonna talk to any women this campaign. This is so sad.
Not
That
spelling like
definitely
that, no.
hits. And I need to change the damage type there, but that is going to be 12 acid damage.
Okay.
As you just see this spray of acid hit you. Afterwards, it also has a like tentacle-like arm, and it's going to try and slap you with it.
Uh-huh.
That is a 16.
He's go to attacker? Damn. So sad.
That's going to be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
That is
I'm in the wrong neighborhood.
that is his turn. Golis, go ahead.
Wait, what status condition did he have on him then?
He just is marked with favorite foe.
Oh, okay.
That's what the net is, because I just don't have anything to mark otherwise.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm gonna move and then dash.
Okay, so you're going to take... Okay.
I kind of left Golis behind, fuck.
You left everyone behind.
Yeah, the smell was getting bad, I had to.
And that'll end my turn.
With that, emerging from the waters, you will see...
Another Gilbo.
this is going to be here. This is going to be over... Come on, move with me. You're going to see 1, 2, 3... Oh, there we go. You'll see some rats and more trubbish, or more smaller piles of trash appearing from the waters. So those rats will come up to here. You go there. This one gets to go up to here, and it will try and bite off Bomberon's foot, because of course it can do that, right?
Good luck.
Damn. So close. It's just like... And then it's just in an immense amount of pain. These two will get out of the water and will go ahead and both just start that regurgitation that you saw that other one do earlier. Just that. So one regurgitation is going to be on Zakun, of course.
Bro, why is Zakun the face tank of the party? This is so sad.
That does not even hit. He's got so much AC. What the fuck?
It's so good. Man, I can't wait till I give him armor too.
The other one is going towards Golis.
Bring it, bitch.
It hits. Actually, wait. That would be... No, that would still hit. You're going to take 4 acid damage, Golis,
Roger.
from this trick shot of acid. Yeah. Neri, it is your turn.
Okay. Still gonna be shooting at the Gerbador because he's my favorite foe.
Of course. This needs to be that. Okay.
I assume that hits.
Yeah.
I'll take that
Jesus,
damage.
okay.
And then also where's my
Plus
favorite
4.
foe?
Shouldn't you guys be getting plus?
Yeah, I think my thing is fucked up.
Might be treating
My
you as a
character
way
sheet.
higher level. It's
It says
interesting.
I'm only level 4 on my character sheet.
Proficiency plus 2.
I could like roll up like a D&D Beyond and roll
I'm
from that.
curious. Just out of curiosity, I'm wondering what it says.
Yeah.
Plus 1 plus at mod. Yeah. No, I mean that probably is. Oh no, yeah, plus 4 because of your. Yeah, I guess that's correct. Okay. Yeah.
So that's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
How'd you get so much HP you were saying though?
I
That's
think the
what
HP
we're
thing is wrong.
curious. Oh,
Yeah.
now it shows 36.
I don't know.
Earlier
That's
it
because I opened my D&D Beyond.
Okay.
I think that's updating that. Yeah, an extra 2 for favorite foe, and then
Okay.
Zakuun's gonna barf some fire at that as well.
Of course. Ignite that arrow.
You know how he do.
You know how we do. Yeah.
Extra 5.
Jeez, fuck. Okay.
Then Zakuun's gonna go forward and take a bite on the top Trubbish.
The top one. Okay.
$17
That hits.
for 6 damage.
Yikes. Okay.
Cool.
With that, Bomber, go ahead.
Alright. Spiritual weapon is gonna go bonk.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Big bonk inbound.
So when you roll for
Um,
damage, just do the crit. Oh, that was the crit.
I mean, it only rolled 1d8. It should roll 2, so...
Yeah, go ahead and roll another one. I don't know why it didn't.
So,
Oh,
12 damage.
All right, yeah. It tries to duck in the water like it did last time, but it's not able to, and its little spraying tentacle gets completely like tangled up and hit by this spiritual weapon of yours.
Alright, and then I'll come over here.
Okay.
And use my... use my bonus action to attack.
Would he prefer
Isn't it
opportunity
your-
attack from the Trubbish?
What?
And, yeah, from the Trubbish and the Rat, so they can go ahead and take that.
Isn't it also your bonus action to use the spiritual weapon?
Yeah, so I use my bonus action to use the spiritual weapon. Now I'm going to use my regular action to cast Toll the Dead on the Trubbish. So I need a Wisdom save against 14.
Um,
And the Trubbish and the Rat should take their opportunity attacks on me.
I'm rolling all those. Also opening one thing up that I need to double check. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna roll that because I'm double checking one thing. Okay, you need it to make the wisdom, right? Okay.
Yes, I do.
It. My fucking god! What the fuck? Okay,
What's happening?
let me double check something. Okay. So Garbodor saves, and both Trubbish and the rat hit.
Fair enough.
They actually both hit They actually both hit. Oh my god.
They must both have a very good roll.
They did. They had pretty much not max, but one under.
I sound too excited.
I was very. I'm hitting Bomber. Do you know what his AC is? It's 22. Okay, so from the rat, it actually was able to bite into your metal somehow, and it gets 4 damage on you for
Yep.
piercing. The Trubbish, however, okay, from the Trubbish, you will take 3 bludgeoning damage,
Yep.
and also this is accounting for your resistance to poison damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then yeah, Garbodor also saved.
Okay. Not a great round for me, but I suppose the crit balances it out. I'll end my turn there.
All right, Shion, go ahead.
Yeehaw. Okay. I will start off with a little second windy wind.
Okay.
Dude, are you fucking kidding? There we go. Apply healing. How's this giant pile of trash looking?
Go ahead, make an insight check. Parts of its trash mound have fallen off, so take what you will.
Okay. Man, I'm never gonna do this combo ever. Oh well. That's the way combat works, I guess. I'll attack.
That 15 hits.
E. I'll reroll both of those. Yeehaw. So 9 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Fuck, I don't know.
With that, it is now Garbodor's turn. It is growing excessively unhappy as you suddenly
guessed?
see this giant blob at the form of its shooting tentacle, its spray tentacle. I'm going to need. Oh my god. I'm going to need. This is 20. Let's doubles. Let's see here. Probably like this. That's fine. Anyone within that sphere, you need to go ahead and make. Oh, wait.
Including the garbage gang and the rats.
Wait, let me see this. Can I make this smaller? No, I cannot. This shouldn't be that big. This needs to be. It's that. There we go. This is how big it should actually be. So, Golis and Neri, I need both of you to make dex saves.
Yes, sir. Right
As
away,
you
sir.
suddenly see this giant purple blob being launched from the Garbodor onto you. This giant mound of trash onto you. Okay. Neri, you are going to take 9 poison damage.
Oh boy.
Golis, 18 poison damage.
Holy fuck, Gollus is dead as shit, bro.
Goodbye, world.
Oh my god, he's living.
Barely. That is going to be the Garbodor's turn. Golis, it is your turn.
Uh, um. I will. Let's magic missile, big man. It's not letting me use it.
You've used your once per day version, so you should be able to just use a spell slot.
Just uncheck the consume resource, and then make sure you lose a spell slot.
Roll, consume available. Yeah, uncheck that, cast spell, and then just later check, subtract a spell slot. If any of what I just said makes sense. So, like when you go to use it, when it says consume resource, just make sure that's not checked.
I have no idea where I see that.
So there should be like a box that says like consume resource when you go to cast magic missile. Oh, okay.
I don't think there is.
Oh, here you go. Just there you go. Just click there.
Hey, there we go.
It's fine. Just make sure you subtract one of your spell slot uses.
Yep.
Are you sending all of them at Garbodor or just one or two?
Yes.
All of them?
All,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Roll the damage.
It doesn't let me do damage. Just giving me a circle with a line through it.
I mean, I can roll it. You want me to just roll it then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You motherfucker. All ones.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to kill it so I can do grip
Your spellbook
harvest.
opens, and you send out the magic missiles, and they shoot out towards the Garbodor. And you just poke 3 holes through this thing, as suddenly the stench goes throughout the air, and this thing falls into the sewers. This giant monstrosity.
Okay, and then I have this.
When you kill one or more creature with a spell first, you gain hit points equal to twice the spell's level, so you gain 2 HP.
Yippee!
Yay.
And yeah, that's it for me.
Gollus' first kill.
Okay. With that, the rats are going to... There's an opening now, so they can go ahead and go in for goalless.
Oh my god, are you gonna fucking die?
They're just gonna nibble away on his fucking corpse.
They could try.
Oh, this has advantage.
Why?
Pack tactics, baby.
Who's next to Golis, though?
So it tries to go in for the...
Wait, who's next to Golis? That would be giving it advantage.
It has the Trubbish next to it.
Huh? There's no... What are you on about?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
The Trubbish is 10 feet away.
Oh, okay, whatever. You guys are no fun.
Just
Yeah, it's fine,
move
it's
the Trubbish forehead.
It's fine. No, okay. You're casting shield on the attack?
Well, that's before I there was an advantage.
So are you casting shield on this as it attacks you? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, it still actually did get its first attack in without the advantage.
God damn it.
So with that, you rolled a 14. So the shield would have helped. 5 damage as it nibbles at your shins.
Good night, everybody.
Golis is down. This other one's going to move in on Neri. That's a 23.
Goddamn, dude. Goddamn.
It's also going to nibble at your shins for 4.
Okay, that's not that bad.
They're rats. They can't do much.
Yeah.
Then it is the Trubbish's turn. So this one is going to go ahead and start slapping Zakuun silly.
You can try.
You definitely can't. It failed. Oh my god.
Raccoon's got like the second best AP in the party.
That's... it's actually a 3-way tie, but
Okay.
yeah. The other one will also go ahead and start slapping Zakuun, seeing that his friend failed. Oh my god! Okay. Neri, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go use Cure Wounds on Gullus.
Okay.
I'm alive.
Back up to 6.
Okay.
Cool. And then Coon's gonna go take a bite out of the rat that downed him.
Okay.
I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
It's a biting contest. Okay, yeah. Is there anything else?
That's my turn.
Boom, 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 boom. Bomberend,
Yo.
go ahead.
So this big Garbodor is dead.
Yes, this big, large pile of trash is dead.
Right. I use my bonus action to move the spiritual weapon over here and smack the fucking
Okay.
rubbish. Oh, where the fuck is spiritual weapon? It's so far up. Oh my god.
Just roll a new one. And just make it not use your resource.
Okay.
That hits, by the way.
I figured. So it's gonna take 7 force damage. And then I'm gonna come up here and I'm going to use Hold Dead. So it needs to make a wisdom save against 14.
It saves.
All good. That's my turn.
Shion, go ahead. The smell did get better, by the way, when the Garbodor went down, but it still smells slightly bad, and you can tell it's coming from the 2 small piles of trash that you're all still fighting.
Okay, I
I
will
should mention that.
do a little fighting spirit, get a 5 temp.
hmm
My next attack has Omega advantage. So we come up to this guy. And we do a little smacking.
Just, yeah, that definitely hits. Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Golas. Go ahead.
Alright. I will do a firebolt at this goddamn rat that's in front of me.
Okay. So, Firebolt's a ranged attack.
Oh shit, that's right. I'll just do chill touch instead.
Is Chill Touch not a ranged attack as well, if I remember correctly?
No, that's Ray of Frost.
Okay,
Chill
okay.
touches the.
I just had to make
throw.
sure, because I know there's one that's like really poorly named. So I had to. I just have to make sure. Yeah, see, Chill Touch is
Wait,
120
what?
feet. It's the one I was thinking of.
So
It's
touches the
it's a
bad one.
ranged spell attack. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh,
I know what I was
My
thinking
bad.
of. So yeah, that's another ranged one. So
Oh Christ!
if you're attacking the rat that's next to you, yeah. I mean, you have a dagger.
God, I guess. You know what the hell? Stab it in its eyeball. Oops.
That does hit.
Fuck you, you dumb rat.
I
How do you
brought
want
you
to kill
back
this
to
rat?
life
How
to
do you
do
get
all four.
your revenge on this rat?
Oh, I'm going right through the brain.
Right through the brain. Okay. Is there anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. It's a rat buddy. Uh, very scared. Oh my god! Shut up, Forge. It's rat buddy. Very scared of what just happened to its friend. It's gonna start scurrying back into the water. So Neri, go ahead, make an opportunity attack.
Okay, do I have disadvantage because I'm using a ranged?
If you're gonna use ranged, then yes.
I mean, I have to. So
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, go ahead.
Uh,
That hits.
hell yeah, it does. I'll
As
take
it
that
started
damage.
scurrying back, you just shoot it and get it pinned to the wall and kill it.
Fucking brutal.
Trubbish. The Trubbish, however, are not cowards. They are relentless creatures. They are relentless pieces of trash. um, this one's going to, I'm going to move that rat. So it's going to go here, which does not provoke opportunity attack from Zakun. And it will go ahead and start slapping, of course, Golas.
Slap at the base.
That hits.
Yep.
You ready to go back down?
Yep.
So yeah, that's going to be a total of exactly 6.
Yep. That'll do it.
And then the other one will go ahead and do its spittle attack on Shion, which has disadvantage.
Alright,
So it starts like spitting on. It like starts as you see it like start to go. You're able to dodge as it spits out.
Oh, right, because it was close range. Okay.
Yeah. With that, it is Neri's turn.
Let's bring Gullus back to life
I'm alive.
again. This is by far the most spell slots I've used ever. And then do reactions take up your bonus action?
Your reactions? I mean, reactions are
Yeah.
reactions.
Okay.
Yeah, reactions
Still have,
use.
still have a bonus action then?
I mean, yeah, you still have
Yep.
your bonus.
Okay.
You would.
Zakuun's then gonna go for the Garbodor that downed Gullus.
That would be the top one, yeah.
Top one, yeah.
Nope. As Zakun tries to bite it, it's the classic, like, haha, I'm here, and then just dodges last second.
Cool. Real cool. Okay. The turn.
Bombrand, go ahead.
There's even left.
Just 2 Trubbish.
This one in front of me is still alive, correct?
Yup.
Alright, well, spiritual weapon it in the head. Never mind.
So
Unless
your
that hits.
your spiritual weapon today has been used on a larger pile of trash. It's not accustomed to these smaller ones, and therefore it misses.
That's alright, I'll just use Toll the Dead. So, wisdom save against 14.
You start making yours is the
That's
forge
alright.
hammer sound, correct?
Yep.
And something clicks and wait, what type of damage is something clicks and that is it is able to hear the sound, so go ahead, roll damage.
Whoa, baby.
It didn't matter, had 1 HP.
Oh, well, it fucking explodes everywhere then.
Okay. Is there anything else from you, Bomrand?
Nope.
Alright, Shion, go ahead.
Is it just this one final trubbish
It's
right
this
here?
one final trubbish. It's one final
Okay.
piece of trash.
I'll come over and do a little smackety smack.
You will not do a smackety smack.
I'll use my bonus action special attack. I will smackety smack if it's the
I
last
didn't make the
thing I
sound for
do.
that. Wow, okay.
I'll re-roll that.
Okay.
And I will do what is that? 8 damage. Woo! On a crit.
It didn't make the sound though.
Maybe I don't have that like
don't know.
configured for my dice. Who knows?
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to get that attack in as you fake it out, and then you're able to get it with the blunt of your sword. Or whatever it is that you're doing there.
Yeah.
Alright, is that it from you?
Yeah.
Goal. How you doing?
Back alive. Gonna stab this piece of trash. At least attempt.
Nope. Who left? Oh no, that's just the okay.
Fuck! I thought it was gonna be a 20. Oh, it
Nope.
teased.
You try to
Jeez.
stab it, and it just slaps your hand. Nope.
Oh, that's fucking rude. Um.
Oh god. Did it just do that for everyone or just me?
What?
Do what?
Okay, good. If no one saw anything, then you're fine.
I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I'm going to get the fuck out of here. You.
Bloop. Okay. And
That's it.
then anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
Rats are dead. Seeing that it's the only thing left, it is going to go ahead and try to make a run for it. So Zakun and Shion, go ahead and make opportunity attacks as it tries to make a run for it.
Should have just stayed.
Actually, yeah. Shion, why don't you go first? Hell yes, that was a good decision. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, did it make like a special sound when it did that just now?
I heard that.
I heard
yeah.
something, yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to mess with the settings. Alright, anyways, I crit.
Alright, so go
Cool.
ahead. How do you want to finish this one off?
I'm gonna this is a trubbish. You see like the fucking katana like drawn and you hear like the click of the hilt and then you just see like the trash bag is cut into like 4 like pieces.
Alright, with
Edgy.
that, you guys are out of combat.
You know what's funny?
Oh.
That was the first dice roll after I changed my nat 20 sound. And like I guarantee I rolled it fairly. But like that's pretty crazy.
No. Yeah. You guys are out of combat now.
I am popping a potion of healing.
You have one? Dang,
Yes,
where'd
I
it
heal
go?
myself.
Oh wait, did I give you all potions of healing? Was that what I did?
You did. You did.
I don't remember anything.
Nice.
Is there a way for me to like test roll just a 20? I guess I can private roll myself.
Oh, good. Takes it out of your inventory too. Nice.
Yeah, it should. Okay. Dang, you used 3 cure wounds, Nary.
Yeah, I'm out of spells.
Bro is the team cleric. Forget about me. He's got it covered.
Okay, well, that's most of the smells, right? Or all of
Go
it?
ahead, make a perception check. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm rolling perception. This guy.
Well, because like before it was so bad, but now you actually have to like check.
Oh, I rolled it privately here.
How dare you, sir? Yeah, you don't smell anything. Whatever smells you came from, it seems to have been from those
How do
mounds
I
of trash,
smell?
mutated mounds of trash. I mean, other than the fact that you got hit by their attacks, I think the dragon was worse.
Alright, bet. Alright, boys, I'm out of here. Ready? I'm gonna do something so ballsy. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna jump across so I don't even have to cross the bridge.
Acrobatics check.
Wait,
Oh
I fucking
my god.
backflip fucking over the gap. Oh fucking god. Uh,
Oh my god.
Ridiculous. What the fuck?
I'm fucking out of here, boys. I'm so happy to be out of the stench hole.
Anyone else have anything they want to do here in these sewers?
Can't say that I do.
Yeah, I don't really feel like exploring sewers for treasure, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I can't believe that worked.
Anyone want to collect the rat pelts to be able to sell?
I ain't touching those goddamn
The
things.
rat pelts. The
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's a bit
man.
obscure for me.
Oh no. A dog has run into the sewers.
Yeah, dude, he's like across the fucking parking lot.
Yeah, before I forget I have this, I'm gonna put the head of wizardry on my head.
Okay. Yeah, so make sure you right click, have it equipped and attuned and all that good stuff.
Oh shit, it's already equipped and everything.
Yeah, maybe I
Oops.
did that for you.
Yay, I can use any cantrip I want now.
Well, not exactly, but yes.
Sort of. Alright, let's get the hell out of here and we'll go to the guild. The milkmaids have done it again.
Oh god, we have shoutouts to the milkmaids.
Alright, so as you head to the, where is my map? Guild. You do get a few stares because although the smell isn't as bad as it was from, the dragon poo, it is a bit of a smell.
I think out of a courtesy, I would have known to not come in. Honestly, I don't like approaching women when I smell bad.
Okay.
Surely if you're playing as like an anime cunt, you wouldn't know that.
What do you mean? I wouldn't
No,
know that I
nothing.
smell bad. What does that mean?
No, nothing.
I think he
nothing.
means
Don't worry.
you don't know common decency.
Oh no, I've been all about cleaning and smells. What are you on about?
The stereotype that cunts who watch anime are all sweaty and gross.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean that's valid, but
My
I'm
lady.
I'm just an elf. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, Golas.
My apologies.
Oh, she's coughing on you because you smell like
I
shit. See,
probably smell.
Well, it is expected from the quest you took.
Um,
I'm like,
And
tell
she's
her
like
about the
pinching her nose.
backflip I hit.
And she's, pinching her nose, obviously.
Tell her about the
I'll
backflip.
say, we completed both these quests. They're both done. We did a
And-
fantastic job.
and that and
Nothing
for
else really happened.
for the
come to
sewers
think of
one,
it.
we'll have to wait until villagers report that the smell is better tomorrow, if that's quite all right.
Oh, it's better. Oh,
Wait, we didn't take out the trash. Are we sure, like based off the roll I made, that like the smell was gone even though the remnants of the trash monsters were there?
I mean, it started to smell better once they were taken out. So
all right. Well, I'm gonna say, all right. I smell like complete shit. I gotta take care of that. So I will see you around.
I
okay,
think we all need to go take a shower.
okay. Okay. So where is everybody headed?
Is there like a bath or like
Yeah,
a
I mean
public-
we did the one in the river before. I'm sure we can just do that again.
I mean, you also
Mhm.
have your manor.
Oh, well, I don't know if I want us stinking up the manor, and then I have to clean it more.
Just don't roll in that one.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Public bath at my place.
Hell yeah!
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not. And then I say that, and I'm like, well, about to not be my place.
Oh.
I get kind of sad.
So is everyone going there? Everyone cool with that?
Yep, that works for me.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a bath episode, guys.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm just ripping off my clothes and going straight there.
Mask on or off?
Ooh.
Real questions.
Well, they're about to see my face.
Let's go. Do you have
And
art
your
with
dick.
with? Okay. You're not wrong.
Oh, you're gonna see both my eyes are missing. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit!
I'm just kidding. It's just a normal looking face.
You guys should be able to see the manor, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just
We
making
get
sure.
in the public bath. You do a little swimming. Yeah, Zakud. Yeah, Zakud.
Fuck yeah!
Dude, he like makes it like really warm. Like he's like,
I'm just standing like fully upright.
do we have to like? Well, yeah. Do you not want to like enter? Do we need to like wash you like with like washcloths?
No,
or something?
I'm just standing.
I
Are
will
you getting
ask.
rusty at all?
I will ask if he wants
Oh, the
me
music
to scoop
stopped.
him down.
I didn't even
Sure.
notice the music stopped.
All right. At the
Perv.
car wash.
Oh.
Yeah, so what's happening in this bath?
Lots of, I think, like towel snaps, and probably someone's got the Axe body spray.
It's a little too much.
Yeah.
Now I can taste it.
What time of day is it roughly when we'd be done like
It would be evening.
bathing in the
Oh, yeah, I would say
Okay, so
evening.
we'll wait for next time. to
So
go on.
yeah, so I was gonna say, maybe after we're cleaned off, if we should check out the little rubble in the corner. I know Bomber has a pickaxe.
I do.
And so maybe we get all cleaned up, and I'll kind of show them over in this here room that something was stolen right here, and then that the rubble is like over here and closed in.
Yeah, nothing like getting clean and then immediately start mining.
Nah, well,
That's why we make the robot do it.
Was it in this room or was it over here?
the rubble's over here, but
Yeah.
like this is where like something was stolen.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I've had 2 failed attempts to figure out what the hell happened.
Well, I mean, we could take a look around.
Yeah,
See if there's
but I
something
feel like
you
you guys
missed.
wouldn't have known what. Yeah, that's true.
Is this like a bookshelf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of books are on it?
You mainly see on that one lots of rolled up scrolls that are intended to be maps.
Okay. Is there like an open spot or where something was taken?
Not on that side specifically.
So this side?
On that side, there's like boards and a couple books. And then
What
on the
kind of
back wall is just like filled with books and more maps.
And there's a spot where something was taken?
So it's like from over here.
Hmm.
What Shion noticed originally was it looked like something was pushed to the side and something was taken from behind. But he's not sure what was taken.
Could I start removing some stuff? Is there anything else behind?
I mean, by all means.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just start taking out books.
And maybe I'll show Bombrind over here where the
See if there's
rubble is.
anything else secret behind anything else.
Go ahead, make an investigation check.
Fuck.
You don't see anything back there.
No, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, I don't see nada. What is this room? Like someone's study?
Based on Shion, did I ever tell you what it was?
Yeah, it was kind of just like the.
I wasn't sure if I
like,
told you because I know what I know what it is, but I don't
Yeah.
remember if I told you what it was.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to explain to them what it is.
It was like the old, I guess, kind of like a meeting slash questing room for my ancestor and his party. So there were like documents and things from their journeys on there.
Is there anything that says who was in this party?
I mean, I would know my ancestor, so that would be Winsoryu. But I don't know if I would specifically know anyone else. Probably not. I'm sure there's like a chance where like I'm sure like there might be things in the room that would say that kind of stuff, but I don't think I know off the top of my head.
Yeah, if possible, I would like to look around to see who exactly was in this party.
Okay. If you want to look around, what room would you like to go to?
Oh, this one. If there's any...
Oh, just specifically in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, make an investigation check. And then is there anything else anyone else wants to do in the meantime?
I'd probably want to take a look around the room as well.
Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
I'm looking for tracks from whoever came in here, left behind.
Okay,
and-
so yeah, go ahead and make survival. Bombrind, what are
Okay.
you doing in the meantime?
I'm looking at the wall
Dang, nice wall.
with
Okay.
Shion, the caved in bit.
So, in this room specifically, Golis, it doesn't say who was in this party. You don't find anything that like says who was in this party.
Okay.
Nary. As for tracks, let me see. To go back, okay. You notice some humanoid tracks that definitely like walked in a circle around this room. And the boot prints seem to be familiar to you.
The boot prints are familiar to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do they seem big or small?
I mean, they're about medium.
Human size?
Yeah.
And I'm asking if I can get like, yeah. So it's not like a halfling.
No, no.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's awkward. I thought it'd still be private. I rolled a bunch of dice for a different character.
All right. Is there anything else people want to be doing?
How's the mining going?
I'll look in the other rooms to see if I can find out who else was in this party. Because the other shelves, did they look like they were like ransacked or looked through?
I mean, they were looked through, but it didn't seem like anything was taken from them.
Okay, so someone kind of knew what they were looking for. All right, yeah, I'll start going to the other rooms and see what I can find
Okay,
out.
which room would you like to go to?
Let's go with this big one first.
That big one?
Yeah.
So, as you enter, you can definitely tell that Shion has been sleeping in this room.
Yeah, thanks.
Let me see what I wrote down about each of these rooms. So this big bedroom, it's like two small beds put together.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something specific that you're looking? You're just trying to find like info about the old party members, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Let me see what I had written. You're not sure. You're not like from a glance, you wouldn't be able to see like who this specifically belonged to because it's like
Okay.
such a very generic room.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna look for stuff that has like names on it, I guess.
Yeah, no names or anything like that.
I'll just keep going to all the other rooms and just look.
All
If
right.
I can't find anything in these ones, then
Okay.
well,
Barman, is there anything specifically you want to be doing, or no?
Just whatever Shion asks me to do
I
in
think he just
regards
was
to
like trying
the.
to show you, from my understanding.
Yeah,
Well then, yeah,
like if you want to try and mine it with your
well then
pickaxe.
I can see it. Sure, I'll try and give it a mining.
Okay. Go ahead and do whatever we did for your private session. I think was just strength rolls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Neri, is there anything you're doing in the meantime?
Anyone check up in this room?
You want to go check in there? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Golis, the room that you entered, which is this one, just so I have state of mind.
Ooh.
I crit.
Okay.
I'm a fucking king at mining. Holy shit.
Okay.
Bro, I
So,
rolled a 19 and an 18 last time when I was doing it as well.
okay,
Mr.
so
G doing
Golis, that bedroom that you enter
Yes.
was definitely that of someone who was studious. Um, there's like a lot of books on the desk, and it seems to be about like magic and just like how magic works.
Okay.
But you're not able to read what the books are. They seem to be in a different language.
Could I tell what language it is?
From your knowledge, no.
I'll take the book with me.
So there's like 5 books.
Whichever
So
book has the language that I don't know.
4 of them are in languages that you don't know.
I'll just take any one of them. It's fine.
Okay.
Move on to the next one.
Okay. Neri, as you enter that room, you see like a fireplace. It's a very nice, nicely decorated room. You see a fireplace, and above it, you notice a mantle picture of an old adventuring party.
Ooh, okay.
You see two dragonborns in this party on the sides, and then in the middle, you'll see um, a what was it? A
I don't remember, but
half elf and a
I'm gonna say a bug.
gnome. Floating behind them is another elf. And then also there is this like insectoid creature in this image.
I mean, I was just a cunt until I did my insect form thing.
I know. Maybe you just did it for this image. I don't know.
True.
Just to be remembered
Dope.
that way.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
There's not like names or any like notes on this painting. It's just
No, you don't see any
Okay.
names or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, as for you, Bummer, yeah, you're able to get some of the rubble that's right in front of the door. You're able to get that out of the way. But as you do so, you do notice that there is, similar to the ruins that you were in, there is quite a bit of rubble behind it as well. So
Damn,
this
bro, it
seems
is
to
just a
be
house. How is there so
there
much
seems to
fucking
be
rubble in this hoe?
something of a bit of a long task.
Okay. Noted.
Golis, in that room that you're in,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna find an ant farm.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, not an ant farm. There's a terrarium on the desk.
Okay. Interesting.
And there's lots of, like, if you were to look inside the desk, you would find lots of research papers on bugs.
All right. This person was a fucking weirdo. I'll move to this one.
Rude.
This seems to just be a generic room. It's very generic. There's nothing specific about it at all. Seems to just be like we're common. Yeah.
I'll start looking for everyone else.
All right.
I'll just say I couldn't find shit. I'll yell out, who the fuck are these people?
There's a picture of them in here.
Yahtzee! Alright, and I'll take a nice long look.
Interesting cast of characters.
Do I recognize any of them?
Make a perception check.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
He knows their age, name, date of birth.
Social Security?
You
What?
are
When they
able
lost,
to
when they
tell.
lost their virginity.
You're able to tell. The floating elf in the back seems to be. At least there's a lot of similarities between him and Shion. Also, the gnome. There seems to be some similarities between her and Arch.
Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna grab a piece of paper and just jot that down. Keep that to myself.
Can I see what he's writing?
Bro, you
Go
have such a sticky beak.
go ahead, make a perception check. That's what contested against his
Play the hand.
yeah.
Shit.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't see shit.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm just gonna also jot down like what the party looks like.
Okay.
Like all the people in it. And yeah, we'll go see what the mining buddies are up to. Has it looked like they made any progress?
I mean, there is
Or will
some progress, but
will
there
they be
is
here?
a lot
while.
behind it, so it would take quite a bit.
All right, you guys do your thing. I'm gonna go enjoy the town.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? Because it is now getting late.
Probably just go back to the inn for me.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
I mean, I can just stay here, I guess. I don't know.
Bomberman, are you just going to be mining all night?
Yep.
Mining away.
I'll ask Shion if there's food and stuff here.
Let me
I don't
take a
think you've
look.
restocked ever.
I
Because I
don't think
do
I.
not want to leave Balmond here by himself if someone
Okay.
recently broke in.
So I'm gonna
I can
try and
handle
pull.
myself.
I'm gonna try and pull some funny business. All right. So I like is he like in the when he where are you asking me this?
When you
I
ask
guess
this,
in the
what,
kitchen, huh?
you're trying. Okay.
Because that's where like this happens. So I'm like, oh yeah, of course. Let me go get it from the pantry, and I like go out to the table over here, and I open my backpack and I pull out some rations, and I want to bring them back. Yeah, I got food.
Jesus.
I mean, fuck it, that works for me.
So I will give one ration for him to eat. I guess probably one for myself too. I don't know. I got 7 rations. Nom 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 nom.
All right. So, Bomberman, you're staying here for the night.
Yep. Apparently.
Okay. That's what you want to do. Everyone else, is there anything else you
I
guys
will
want to
take
do?
a long rest though. So I
You're
get my
right. You
fucking health
obviously will
back.
be taking a long rest here. Yeah.
I'll ask Shion if I could stay here for the night.
Have you been writing down how many rooms I've fully cleaned?
No, but it's okay. I kind of know. I kind of
Cause
know.
I know here, you can definitely go in this room, cause that's like my bed.
Well, that's your. I'm
Um,
not gonna sleep in your bed.
I don't know if I finished cleaning any of the other rooms
I think
because
at
of how bad I've
least
been rolling.
at least 1 or 2 of the other bedrooms should have been cleaned by now.
Okay,
At the
it's been
very
a few
least.
days. Even if I royally, where did I royally
I
fuck
would
up
say
exactly?
the royal fuck up would have been like here.
My table's a fucking disaster. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna whip out the book. I'm gonna ask if anybody knows this language.
What's the language?
Let's
Yeah, as long as
see.
we're here. Yeah.
Let me see if anyone knows the language.
I know Elvish and Sylvan.
Yeah, so
Oh.
Shion would definitely understand it.
So
Ooh,
could
it's
I discern whose room this was from that
It
picture?
is Sylvan.
All right, I will be taking that room. And I will ask Shion if they would like to read these books with me.
Aww.
Oh sure.
Okay. Any final things you guys want to do before we end today's session?
Besides sleep, no.
Okay, so Neri, where are you sleeping today? Since it looks like everyone else is sleeping here.
I mean, if everyone else is here, I'll probably chill here too.
Okay.
I mean, well, is there another clean room, or are we out of clean rooms at this point?
Sleep with the bugs. Sleep with the bugs.
I'll provide another ration for
I would say,
Neri.
yeah, I mean, the general room is probably clean. The beds are a bit smaller, but
I mean, I'm pretty
for
small.
you, you're probably fine.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll chill here too tonight.
Okay.
So I'm like almost done. I think it's like this room.
Yeah, I'd say it's mainly just like cleaning up dust there and fixing your fuck up.
Yeah, fixing my fucking
And then if you want to
table.
take anything, you're gonna want to take it.
Yeah, that's. I don't know, man. I need to convince her.
Yeah, we need to kill her.
What?
Okay.
We already collected the reward. Kill this bitch.
All right. With that, that is the end of today's session.